is good? It's your boy Ty back here with another video. And in this video today, guys, we're going to be talking about an idea that I have been thinking about for my team to add as far as free content is concerned in NBA 2K23 MyTEAM. Now here's the deal, guys. It's no mystery that free content in my team, especially this year, has left a lot to be desired. And I'm not gonna say it's been all bad, you know, because we have had like the Ray Allen grind, we had the Jalen grind, we've had, you know, the Spotlight Sims, but it just hasn't really been specific. I mean, consistent. When we go back to season 4, I gotta say, season 4, it's underrated. We got the 2-week grinds. We've got the Galactic Spotlight Sims. We saw a lot. And then we've got this season in which we really haven't seen anything. So an idea I had, since I don't think NBA did a good job dropping moments players, has something to do with that. As well as, did we see anything as far as the awards? Did we see, you know, a Lauri Markkanen Most Improved Player, a De'Aaron Fox Clutch Player of the Year, a Malcolm Brogdon 6th Man of the Year, heck, a Mike Brown Coach of the Year? My idea is all revolved around that, as well as moments cards and just how it could be incorporated. Now, before we dive any further into that, if you are new to my channel and have not yet, make sure you guys do smash that subscribe button as we're on the road towards 120,000 subscribers. How easy would it be for us to have, let's say, spotlights for the NBA 2K or NBA 2023 awards? Okay, simple. You have spotlight challenges, you know, that ultimately get you specific things. So you could even go as far as like having, you know, for these specific series. Now, these are definitely not worth it. These are horrible. But what I'm saying is have these type of things for the most or for the NBA awards. So basically you have, let's say, 7 different things, right? You have a Clutch Player of the Year award, obviously 6th Man of the Year, Coach of the Year, Rookie of the Year, all the way down. And have people be able to grind for good cards. So, you know, you'd have a Dark Matter Joel Embiid, Dark Matter JJJ, Dark Matter Lauri, Dark Matter De'Aaron Fox, Dark Matter Malcolm Brogdon, and then Dark Matter Banchero, as well as give out a Galaxy Opal Coach card to Mike Brown that you're able to grind for. Imagine if we got something as simple as that, right? As simple as that. Or even do this. You want to honor Mike Brown as being the Coach of the Year? Put him in the token market for a certain amount of tokens, right? Everybody has a ton of tokens to use and nothing to do with them. Put him in the token market. I mean, it's that simple. It is that easy. And again, you could honestly do a couple of different things as far as free content. But the fact that we get nothing for the NBA awards is kind of sad. Especially, I'm just going to throw out a name, for a guy, let's say, like Lauri Markkanen, who, I mean, when you look at Lauri, yes, he's got some decent cards in my team. But imagine if we got a Dark Matter Lauri today and they changed his release. He'd be 7 foot at the small forward position with the changed release. He could be really, really solid in my team. He absolutely could. But again, we have nothing to show for it. Now, back to the moments cards. How cool would it be if 2K rewind and had a whole spotlight kind of thing on moments, right? So from, let's say they start whenever the NBA starts, right, and go month by month. Moments, you know, November, moments December, moments January, moments February, all the way through the NBA season, right? And they have different things, and they have, you know, 10 to 15 different moments in each. And then they go back and have a moment. I didn't like moments of the month, but it's probably the only solution. And then they give a moment of the month. So let's say November. I don't remember. I'd have to look. NBA Player of the Month, November, right? I have to go back and look. But it says, you know, Jason Tatum was the Player of the Month in November. Cool. Give out a Dark Matter Jason Tatum with a few Galaxy Opals as well, right? And we could go on, right? Go on through this, right? It says Anthony Davis was obviously the Player of the Month in March on the West. Joel Embiid from the East. In February, Jalen Brunson in the East, Jokic in the West. You could do this for the different months. Now, obviously, there's a lot of copy paste, so you might have to change it up, stuff like that. with the West and East stuff, type of stuff. But we need more free content, and there's no excuse for 2K not giving it to us outside of, number one, they don't want to put in the effort, and number two, they don't care about us as a community. That's really as simple as it gets. Because, let's be honest here. The lack of moments cards this year was sad. Nothing to honor the awards is sad. And the fact of the matter is, it's easy to do. They could even, again, put them in the token market. I honestly don't care. To me, it's bigger than just one thing being messed up with the game. There's a lot going on with it. But if 2K wants 2K24 to be good, it starts with a good end to NBA 2K23 MyTEAM. And having awards, it could be even in the agendas, right? Even if they don't want to give spotlights, it could be in agendas, because we saw different things in the agendas, and I'd be definitely open to that as well. If we had a moments agenda, an award agenda, it would just be really, really cool. Imagine a moment agenda, right? And you had to complete a certain thing, or let's say they just put in an award to honor the coach of the year, okay? And to do that, you had to win 5 games with 13 Kings players, or 10 games with 13 Kings players. Whatever it is, it can be a little harder than that. Maybe it's win 3 games, 5 games of MyTEAM Unlimited with 5 Kings players. Whatever it is. And if you do that, you get Mike Brown, Galaxy Opal coach. How cool would that be? Honestly, how cool would that be? Those are the type of things that get people engaged. Or even for Jaren Jackson Jr., put in an agenda. It could be hard, honestly. Get 50 blocks, 100 blocks with any Jaren Jackson Jr. card for a Dark Matter Defensive Player of the Year Jaren Jackson Jr. card. Joel Embiid, score 1,000 points with different Joel Embiids for a Dark Matter Joel Embiid card that's really good for free. It doesn't have to be easy. It doesn't. De'Aaron Fox. Maybe, you have to, I don't know, maybe there's a specific challenge for De'Aaron Fox in which you have to have clutch points at the end of games, right? There's so many different things they could do. Carroll, Malcolm Brogdon, to honor these cards. And they could even do this with moments challenges, right? Let's say AD had a game this year with 45 and 20. I'm just giving it out. They put in an agenda. Score 45 points and get 20 rebounds. AD is not a good example because he's still playing. And obviously, they are giving EVOs for NBA playoff cards. I'm just saying, in general, those are slowing down. There's less NBA playoff games. There's less just, moments or new EVOs. I'm just saying we need more free content, right? And so let's say I'm just going to name somebody out of the playoffs. Let's say Donovan Mitchell had a 50-point game. Put in a moments agenda from, I'm just going to list a random date, February 22nd, in which Donovan Mitchell scored 50 points. Have to go into that and do that with Donovan Mitchell. There's so many, and obviously I wish they'd happen at the time, but I'd still rather them happen now than them not happen at all. At the end of the day, that's kind of my opinion on things. And I know it's probably not going to happen, but the thing to me is, them not honoring even any of the awards is sad. And again, they might, but it's just sad. There's so many opportunities, and I get 2K is a for-profit company. I understand that. But without having an engaged player base that enjoys playing the game, it's not going to work for that, right? Even if you dropped a good Joel Embiid, a good De'Aaron Fox, a good Markelle, a good JJJ, a good Carroll, how many of those cards are going to be the best at their specific position? Heck, even if they didn't want to give us a Galaxy Opal Mike Brown and instead gave us a Pink Diamond one, I wouldn't care. But the fact is, that's not happening. We're not going to see any of these things. None of those cards would be the best at their position. 2K is still going to make money on packs. The thing is, those cards would be fun to grind for. Number one, because they're in the NBA and they won an award. It's relevant. Number two, they'd be solid at their respective positions if, they made them solid, right? It's in 2K's hands, really, for how good they want to make players. I just think 2K has really lost a lot of respect from a lot of people just because they don't care about their player base, and they've shown it time and time again. It would be really, really, and not simple. I'm not saying it's simple or easy, but it would be a relatively not super hard fix to start 2K's 24's positivity right now and 2K23 strong. Forget the past You can't forget the past 8-9 months. But you can make a good end to this game. You can. You can. You absolutely can. The ball is in 2K's court. If they don't do anything with awards, do nothing with grindable content, we know where 2K stands, and a lot of people won't buy the game next year. If they put in some effort, listen to the community, those type of things, I mean, maybe 2K24 can be a positive game. That's my outlook on things, because at the end of the day, Season 6, this whole Manute thing has just been absolutely horrible. That's going to wrap it up for our video today, guys. Let me know your thoughts on it down below in the comments. Drop a like on the video. Subscribe if you already do it. As always, man, I love you guys. And have a blessed day.